Good morning, y'all. It is February 14th, and I am at the NOC. As you can see, I just got dropped off by Cindy from the Nantahala Log Cabin Lodges. And man, that was a nice place to stay. It really was. Like, if you don't want to deal with these little bunk rooms and stuff here and the community showers, I mean, go over there. She'll give you a good deal. 2 nights, she'll give you a good deal. If not, it's not too much more expensive and it's a lot nicer, I'm just saying. So, let me see. Today, I have this brutal 6-mile climb straight up. Then I go down to, I think it's called Sassafras Gap, to where that shelter is. And then I think I have another like 0.6, 0.8 straight up to Chia Bald. So this is going to be a tough climb. This, honestly, this is one of the toughest climbs on the AT. It doesn't matter if you're going northbound or southbound, climbing out of the NOC. Man, it is brutal. And tonight it is supposed to get down to 20 degrees. So it is going to be a cold one. So I was planning on maybe just camping like before Stokoa Gap. But the thing is there's like 3 or 4 hostels in Stokoa Gap, and I think some of them are open right now. So I don't know, we'll see how I feel. I might just end up going hiking to Stokoa Gap and getting into one of those hostels to get out of the cold tonight. After tonight, it's supposed to get mild again, but then it's supposed to rain again like Tuesday or something. I don't know. The weather, like I said, the weather's just been insane. That's why so many people say it's not good to start a through hike on the AT, you know, before mid-March. And it really isn't, because the weather's just so unpredictable. I mean, it's even unpredictable into March. But anyways, enough of all that. I got to get to climbing, and this is going to be a climb for sure. Good thing is it's really cool out, so the climb will definitely warm me up. Yep, so let me get to hiking northbound for now, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I am at Sassafras Gap Shelter, as you can see behind me, but I don't want to be in the sun, so I'm turning it. Yeah, so this shelter is the first shelter you come to out of that climb, out of the NOC. And a lot of people come to this shelter because they just usually will get out late or start the climb halfway through the day, and then they end up coming here to Sassafras Gap Shelter. There's not a whole lot of camping here really, or tenting. There's a few spots, but not a lot really, and not really any really flat spots. There is a spot, however, right up on that ridge, right just a little south of the shelter, that's flat and nice. I've camped there before. Yeah, so there's a little bit over 1 mile climb up to Chia Bald, and it's a straight up climb, but I got to get some water. And man, let me tell you, it is really chilly. Like, I should have put on my down jacket before I got on camera, but I will as soon as I'm done. It is really chilly. So I have, like, I think it's 6.8 from here to Stokoa Gap. So I am really debating calling that hostel. It's only 25 bucks for a bunk, so it'd be worth it to get out of the cold, considering, I mean, it's going to get down to 20 tonight, and tomorrow night it's not supposed to get down to only 30, so that'll be a lot better. So I might, when I get up on Chia Bald, I may call them. I'm still on the fence, not 100% sure, but I don't see why not. I mean, they're right there at the gap. Just go in, duck out the cold, come back on in the morning. But we'll see. Anyways, I got to get some water. The water's just right down there. And then I am going to hike up to Chia Bald, and I will get back to y'all when I get up there. All right. Hey, y'all. So I made it up to Chia Bald. You can see the view. It's amazing behind me. Whew. Man, that is a climb, dude. I am so happy I got that over with. Man, I am so relieved I'm up here. Got that climb over with. Man, I've been dreading this climb for a while. It's just one of those climbs. I've climbed it, oh man, I don't know, at least a dozen times, and whew, every time I'm just like, eh. But man, it's a beautiful view up here, and as you can see, you can camp. And there's more camping than here. There's more camping back in there, and there's also another view over there, but of course I'm going to show all that when I'm done. So, excuse me, I'm getting a little cough for some reason. I think it's all that cold air I've been sucking in. The air is super cold. It's sunny and the sun feels good, but it's still really cold. So, I think I am probably going to call that hostel, just because, why not? It's cheap. Just dip out for the night. Might as well take advantage of it. And here's another thing, and I've been meaning to tell y'all this. So, my wife is going to meet me at Newfound Gap, and then we're going to hang out for a day and a half in Gatlinburg. Her really good friend, like I think they might even be best friends, has come to visit her from Arizona. So she's here for a few weeks, and I've never met her, and she has her son and 2 sons. She has a little baby. So they're coming. So my wife went ahead and got like a little, one of those resorts with the indoor water park for, his name's Sean, for the young kid. And so they're all going to pick me up at Newfound Gap, and we're going to go there and hang out. So that's going to be awesome. And here's the problem. She can't meet me till the weekend. So she's going to meet me next Friday. Technically, I could be out of the Smokies by Friday. Easily I could be. So I am going to have to really slow roll. That's why I'm like, you know what? I might as well get off and go in that hostel. And when I get into Fontana Village, I'm going to take another 0. I don't need to at all, but I'm just trying to slow down. And that's still going to give me... So I'll head out Tuesday. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then get into Newfound Gap on Friday. I mean, that's still going to give me plenty of time. You can get out in like 2.5 days, 3 days to Newfound Gap. So I'll be slow rolling through the first half of the Smokies. So that's why I'm taking another additional day off at Fontana Village, just because I have to really like put it in low gear and slow roll so I can meet my wife at Newfound Gap. Hopefully the weather will be fine. The road won't be closed. I hope. Fingers crossed. Yeah. But anyways, I am going to keep on hiking. I think I'm going to eat a little something. And I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I am at Simp Gap. Anyways, so let me see, I have 2 miles to get to Stokoe Gap. Not bad at all. I think it's like 3 o'clock. No, it's 3:30 right now. So yeah, so I went ahead and called that hostel, and I guess the owner picked it up, and he's super cool, man. And he said he'd come pick me up just to call him when I got down there. So, I mean, heck, why not, you know, $25, keep me out of the cold. And like I said, after tonight, it's supposed to be mild for a good little while. I mean, there's some like 32-degree nights, but right now in February, that's mild. But it'll be nice not to have to hang out in like a 20-degree night. So yeah, I will be not sleeping in the woods again. Man, this is the longest I've ever gone a stretch without sleeping in the woods. I'm gonna have to start calling myself Cushy. If y'all know who she is, she thru hiked last year, and she went to lots of hostels and little cabins, and didn't sleep a super lot in the woods, and so her trail name became Cushy. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, however you want to thru hike this trail, that's your business, no one else. Yeah, so, and it's funny because in 2016 I met these 2 women who were going northbound, and one of the woman's husbands were following them in an RV. I met them in New York, and they had only slept in the woods 6 nights from Springer to New York. So that's crazy. But anyways, yeah, so I was eating some Spam at that last gap, and I think I'm gonna have to stop eating Spam because, like, as soon as I chew it, I feel my throat my throat's just like I'm not swallowing that. And I'll swallow it, and it's just like, I mean, it's so, like, my body's just doesn't want it anymore, or my mind, I'm not sure which. So I'm surprised I can still eat it, because I was doing one of my shakedown hikes once, and I was on Albert Mountain, and I ate some Spam, and I overexerted myself, and I was kind of nauseous, so I was just shoving it down my mouth. And then all of a sudden I was like, and I kind of puked. I kind of threw up, but nothing came out. But then all of a sudden I realized my nasal passages seemed really like loaded, like stuffed up. And I went to blow my nose, and like chewed up Spam chunks come flying out of my nose, and man, it burned so bad. And so, like, that whole day, every time I did a snot rocket, it took like, I don't know, like 20 minutes to get it all out of my sinuses. Like little pieces of Spam would come shooting out. So I'm really surprised I can even eat it after that. But I think I'm going to have to call it on the spam. I just don't think I can do it anymore. Well, anyways, enough of that. Let me get to hiking. 2 more miles, no big deal. Stokoa Gap, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I made it to Stokoa Gap, and check this out. So this is a cool place. There's usually a lot of trail magic here. Usually people leave them on those tables, and there is some trail magic, but check this out. For quicksand, and this Mountain Dew was in there. I think it was from Early Riser. Early Riser texted me this morning, and he said he's going by here, and he said he was going to leave me trail magic, and just he was going to text me and tell me where it is, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh yeah, I know it is. Cafe Bustelo. There's Cafe Bustelo coffee. I know it's ER. Awesome. Thank you, man. That's awesome. He didn't put his name on it, but I know it's from ER. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna, I think it's almost like 4. It's not quite 4, it's almost. And I'm just gonna call the hostel and see if they can come pick me up. And when I get there, I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So I made it to the hostel. This is, the Stokoa Wolf Creek hostel right here, if you see behind me. And it's a pretty nice hostel. I'll give y'all a tour inside, but I think if you see behind me, there's a restaurant and a general store right there you can just walk to. So I mean, you don't even have to go nowhere, and they pick you up at Stokoa Gap, and I think they pick you up other places too. But if you're at Gut Hooks and you look on Stokoa Gap, that's where you'll see the hostel. But man, it's really nice so far. I'm really enjoying it. And like I said, I will give you a little tour of it when I go back inside. But right now, I am just going to walk over to that restaurant and have a bite to eat. And I'll probably go into that general store and get a soda or something. And yeah, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I am at the Stokoa Wolf Creek hostel. This is the number 2. There's 2 of them. And Lonnie is the owner, and man, he is an awesome guy. He picked me up from Stokoa Gap, and it's funny because he recognized me. He watches my videos. So he was like, when he talked to me up on Chia Bald, he was like, man, I thought that was you, but I just wasn't sure. But anyways, I just want to give you all a quick tour of this place. So here we go. Okay, so this is one of the bedrooms. You can see there's a pretty big queen size bed here. And then this is a bed I picked out because it's nice and firm, but it seems really comfortable. 2 beds in this bedroom. And then, so we come in here. So this is the door to go outside. And this is the living room. It's really nice and cozy. And then you go back in here, and here is the bathroom. And let me tell you, there is really, really good water pressure in the shower. Nice and clean. Everything is super nice and clean in here. Then here's another bedroom. There's 2 beds in here. And there's lots of blankets and stuff. And then you come over in this bedroom, and this is the last bedroom, and there's a nice sized bed. That's the only one in this bedroom. And I think they have like overflow beds in the garage. And then we'll go through here, and you have the kitchen, and there's a computer, and you can print out Smokey's permit if you need. And you can tell there's a fridge and microwave and a stove, everything you'd need in here. And then in here is the laundry. Yeah, so that's it. It's basically like a little house. I don't know, it seems 1, 2, I'm not sure how many people max out in here. But it's not one, you know, with all the bunks and everything. And I like that a lot. And it's just kind of like cozy and a nice little house. Lonnie's just super welcoming. He doesn't live here. But so they have a caretaker that takes care of this place. And he's really cool too. So yeah, that's it, man. But this is a nice little place to get away. Cheap, really affordable. And like I said, there's that restaurant and that general store. Everything's here. You don't need to do nothing. So anyways, so I'm going to end the video for today. Yeah, I mean, what did I started at the NOC, hiked to Stokoa Gap. I'm not really sure how many miles it is. I'm not really worried about it. And I ducked out here because it's going to get cold tonight. And I am going to get back on trail in the morning. And I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.